So the first bag I would not replace if I lost it would be the Louis Vuitton Neonoe in the BB size. This one is in the EP leather. I have a love-hate relationship with this bag. I do love how it looks. I love that it is quite open at the top because it's a bucket bag and it's easy access. I do love that it has a divider in the middle of the bag right there. It helps me organize my items a little bit better. The main issue that I have about this bag is this yellow strap right here. At its shortest setting, it is too long for me still for it to be a long shoulder bag. I find that it's not that easy to secure this bag on my shoulder and it still slips off really frequently. At its longer setting, it is actually still too long for me to wear as a long shoulder strap or a crossbody bag. I recently did a video with an in-depth review of this bag, so if you want more details about this bag, certainly go and check out my video. Hey guys, how's it going? It's Dani. Welcome back to another video. Today's video is a tag video and I want to thank Mary from Lumi Levelup for tagging me in this video. So the topic of this video is 5 bags in your collection that you would never buy again. The 5 bags that I'm going to talk about in this video, I have no intentions of selling, so I'm just going to put that out there now. I generally don't sell my luxury handbags because I find the process quite stressful. I have resold some of my other items before which were not luxury items, and that was, I found, enough work. The other reason I don't resell my bags is because luxury is getting more and more expensive, and essentially, if I was to resell one of my bags, I would not just be able to use that money to purchase another bag. I'd probably have to sell 2 or 3 bags in order to buy one bag today. So from a financial point of view, I don't think that's particularly savvy. Most of the bags that I talk about today are in really good condition and I find no good reason to have to put myself through the stress of selling them. The way I've approached this topic is if, touch wood, something was to happen and somehow I lost these bags, which are the bags I would not buy again and why? The next bag I would not purchase again if I misplaced it is this Louis Vuitton clutch in red verni leather. I think she is absolutely stunning. I still really love her. I purchased her from the Louis Vuitton flagship store in Paris, so there is a huge sentimental attachment to her as well. There's 2 slip pockets at the back. It's a magnetic closure. And inside there are 6 card slots as well as a zippered compartment in front. This strap here is also detachable. The thing is, I only use her for evening events, and because she's a red, she doesn't go with every single outfit that I wear. She goes with most, but not every single one. And because she is in verni leather, I don't use her particularly often as well because I want to maintain the verni leather. So there are no plans to sell this bag. However, if I was to misplace her, I would not purchase her again because I feel that cost per wear for this bag is not particularly good. And I've learned from this that if I want a evening clutch, I don't have to buy something so expensive. Instead, I'll probably go for the Saint Laurent Uptown clutch in either a black or a white. That comes at a much better price point. The next bag I would not replace if it went missing from my collection is this bag here, which is the Louis Vuitton totally in the MM size in the Damier Azure. Again, not because I don't absolutely love this bag. This was my first luxury handbag that I bought brand new. So again, very sentimental piece to me. She's really functional. I love that she's a tote that has a zippered closure, so she's very secure. And I love that there are 2 pockets on either side, and I often slip my phone in one of these. I also like that the bag has no particular front or back, so it doesn't matter which way you carry her. The reason I will not buy her again if she went missing, there are a couple of reasons. I will not buy any more luxury totes because I find that they're quite stressful to use. Firstly, totes are big bags. You can't quite protect them from that many things. When I first got this bag, and there was one time I was in a grocery shop, someone had walked past me and her hair brushed against this bag, and I was like, oh my gosh, don't touch my bag. I mean, I didn't have a big reaction externally, but internally I was like, oh my gosh, my bag. And with big bags, they're hard to place on your lap if you're out at a restaurant, and most of the time if there's nowhere to hang your bag or place your bag, you have to put it on the floor. Bigger bags are also prone to corner wear. Bigger bags are of course also prone to sagging when you stuff it with a lot of things. Those are just things that make me a little bit anxious when it comes to using a designer tote. So I would purchase something more affordable next time. The other reason I would not buy this bag is the vachetta. When I purchased this bag, I had no idea what vachetta was, and how it was to be maintained. When I first got this bag, I wondered why on earth her straps were so white and how come all the other Louis Vuittons that I see other people carrying have a brown color to their strap. Fortunately, the vachetta on this bag has patinaed really well, partly because I hardly use this bag. And if you don't already know, vachetta is untreated leather and therefore they're prone to watermarks as well as stains, especially when they're not matured yet or when they have not patinaed yet. The next bag that I would not repurchase if it went missing from my collection is this Gucci bum bag. Who remembers this? This was my first luxury handbag that I bought pre-loved. I remember paying approximately 300 Australian dollars and a little bit. So I wore this bag so much. The cost per wear for this bag is really low. I wore this bag for work, so 5 to 6 days a week back then, for 8 to 16 hours a day. And you can see this bag is well worn. The leather is completely cracked and even split. The Velcro doesn't quite attach anymore. There is all this friction wear on the back of the bag from it leaning against my bottom. And the tag from the zipper is gone. And the strap is completely frayed. The reason I would not buy this bag again is because I don't think it has a spot in my lifestyle at the moment. Nowadays, the phones don't even fit in it anymore. See, it's my phone right here, and it doesn't quite fit. I've had my time with this bag. I really love her. She is retired. And for the very last bag that I would not repurchase if she was to go missing from my collection, this bag is from Ferragamo. It is a two-top handle bag. She is in black Saffiano leather. I know a lot of people don't like Saffiano leather, but I was all crazy about Saffiano leather when it was really big. And again, trends come and go, so I'm pretty sure that one day Saffiano leather or something very similar will come back. Like, where are we up to now? We're up to the 90s trends coming back, and I think the trends from 2000s will come back again. I love that she has a really subtle Ferragamo logo just on that clasp right there. There is this skinny tab and also a zippered closure and one big compartment and a few pockets on the inside. She also has a back pocket that fits my phone. So the reason I would not purchase this bag again is because I have the Birkin on my wish list, and I feel that the Birkin obviously has a very similar silhouette to this bag, and therefore having a Birkin and this bag in my collection will kind of just double up their function. Even if I was not going to get the Birkin and I wanted to replace this bag, I have a stronger preference for the Ferragamo Studio bag. I do like that it has this front pocket and the top handles also stay upright, and the Studio bag also has a long shoulder strap. So those are all the bags that I'll be talking about today. I know a few other people who have not done this tag, so do check in the description box below to see if I've tagged you or not. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please click on the like button for me, and if you do subscribe, I would so appreciate your support. I'm Dani O, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye! Feel free to come and check out the rest of my lifestyle channel. I have 3 main playlists on my channel, all of which are linked in the description box below. The first one is full of practical tips for parents, especially useful if you're expecting a baby or have really young children. Because I'm really passionate about bilingualism and starting children on more than one language from a really young age, I created this fun playlist dedicated to English-Chinese videos for children. And then my third playlist is on fashion, where I like to talk about luxury and mindful spending. If you like any of this content, feel free to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you get informed every time I upload a video. Also feel free to follow me on Instagram.